Hello everyone. We are excited on the launch of our Franklin India Multi-Asset Allocation Fund, and in that spirit we are doing a rapid fire session with our CIO Janki. Janki, are you ready?
Shoot.
Great. So who should consider investing in multi-asset allocation fund?
This is a mainstream product. It is good for all investors. This is not a niche product.
Great. What aspect of the fund makes Franklin Templeton stand out there?
I think the dynamic asset allocation based on a systematic decision making model, that is going to be our differentiator in this category.
Super. So next, what is the risk associated with multi-asset allocation funds?
The core attraction of multi-asset lies in the low correlation between the asset classes. Now, for whatever reason, if the correlation breaks down, I think that will be a key risk as far as the return attributes, the risk attributes of this product are concerned.
Great. So what a multi-asset fund should follow in terms of a fixed asset allocation or a dynamic rebalancing?
Both are possible. What we plan to do is a dynamic asset allocation rebalancing. And like I told you earlier, this dynamic rebalancing will be based on certain macroeconomic parameters.
Right. So what is the key benefit of diversification in a multi-asset allocation fund, Janki?
Again, the low correlation. So the relatively lower correlation between the returns of commodities and equities, that reduces the overall portfolio volatility significantly. That is the attraction of multi-asset.
So here's the next one. Why are multi-asset allocation funds considered less volatile?
Exactly, again, due to the low correlation in terms of returns. What we have seen in the last 24 months, or especially in the last 12 months, it highlights the way in which the correlation helps in terms of reducing the volatility.
Name at least 3 asset classes typically included in a multi-asset fund.
I think we need to have at least 3 asset classes, and to start with, we plan to have equities, fixed income, and commodities in the portfolio.
Great. So do multi-asset funds have a taxation benefit, Janki?
Of course, good that you asked this question. A multi-asset fund can be constructed either as a fund of funds or one that invests directly in securities. The latter carries an equity taxation advantage, and the Franklin Multi-Asset Fund will have an equity taxation feature.
So Janki, here's the last one. What are our NFO dates?
The NFO starts on July the 11th and it concludes on July the 25th.
Thank you, Janki. That was really quick and candid. If you really enjoyed the rapid fire session, stay tuned for more. Happy investing.
Happy investing.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
Last one.
Last attempt. I have to drink this water. I'm waiting for you.
पानी ठंडा हो गया है